Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Jermain Perier, Extension Entomologist with Mississippi State University. I recently began July 2025, and I am the insect specialist for vegetable, fruit, and nut crops for the state of Mississippi. Now, if you're growing vegetable, fruit, or nuts at home, then you already know how rewarding as well as how challenging that can be battling pests like insects. They often sneak up on you pretty fast, and it can cause a lot of plant injury even before you know they're there. That's why monitoring is key. So traps help you to scout smarter, not harder. They are affordable, easy to use, and they give you a window into what's happening in your garden. So for example, the sticky card right here, as you can see the adhesives on both sides. A card like this will help you to monitor for whiteflies, thrips, aphids, gnats, as well as some other flying insect pests that you might be having in your garden. Now, while the sticky card doesn't directly control the insect, it does give you an idea of the population levels of the insect in your garden, as well as helps you to make decisions in terms of management. For example, timing management when you have the adequate number of insects in your garden. So one of the things that you want to make sure when you're using sticky traps is that when you're setting them up in your gardens, you want them to be close to the canopy to where the insect is going to be feeding, usually on your leaves or your plants. You want to make sure that it's free from debris in most cases. If you had a rain event, you want to check to make sure it's not covered in mud, covered in dust, or any other type of debris. And you also want to replace your sticky traps at least on a weekly basis, just to make sure that they're not covered with old insects so that you can always keep track on the insects that you're looking for in your vegetable gardens. So here we have a sticky card and it's set up on the stake. One other thing to bear in mind with sticky cards is that usually you want to keep them 3 to 5 feet apart, especially in dense plantings, just so you're getting good coverage in your garden. So now that you have your traps set up in your garden, if you start to see pests in large numbers, then it's time to take action. And that can include the release of beneficial insects, adjusting your watering of your plants to make sure they're staying healthy, or even considerations for organic spray or for spray that's labeled for homeowner use. Always be sure to check your labels to make sure that any products that you're using is registered for that use. Now, one thing that I do want to make mention of is that sticky traps track the insect when they're present. So if they're not present, then you might not see that insect on the sticky trap. But they are essential for timing, and timing is essential for all the management practices and strategies that you'll be implementing to protect your harvest. Grab a pack of sticky cards, set them up in your garden, and start scouting smarter. And if you need more information, feel free to reach out to me, reach out to your extension agents. We are happy and willing to help, and I look forward to working with you all.